afternoon and welcome to our 12th Global Connectivity Conference on Real Estate. My name is Tahir I, Qureshi. I'm your host. Today is a very special day because we have achieved 12 consecutive conferences for the past 12 months. So congratulations to all of you for your participation and your contribution to promote our real estate professionals, CIPS, around the globe. I'm going to start this program we have today in our agenda. I'm going to give you a very brief few minute presentation about market condition in Ontario, Canada. Then we're going to move toward our presentation. An opportunity to cooperate is a beautiful beachfront hotel for sale in Costa Rica by Molly Falconer, managing partner at Falcon Phoenix Group, who are my partner in global partner in this case. Then we also have a presentation from Learn How to Secure Restaurant Listing with Christopher and also Brant. They're going to talk about commercial side as well. And again, we're going to have a networking and we'll have everyone introduce themselves. And obviously, the meeting will end and we'll announce the next meeting, which will be on March 17, 2022 for the March. So I'm going to share my screen to give you a little bit quick brief about the market condition in Canada, because you could expect a lot of people going from here to buying the properties there because affordability is a big issue here. Therefore, we have more people moving toward the US. So I'm going to share my screen and then we come back. So let me see who else is here before I program. Okay. So let's go back and we have auto connectivity. I'm going to connect this. As I mentioned that this is our 12th consecutive conference, and I'm going to continue to admit more friends to join us. And we're going to go next page. I'm going to go this reduced to one. Okay. So the goal of Realty Connectivity, goal of Realty Coffee Talk is to create connectivity. This is what we are doing now, to increase awareness and building consumer confidence in real estate and promote good ethics and business practices. So this is the agenda which I share with you. Give me 1 second just. Give me 1 second, please. Something is wrong here, and just trying to. Give me 1 second, just to. Some technical problem. Let me just stop this for a second. And so I want to make sure that this is the right screen. Very strange, it's not moving. So basically, let me read this. I don't know, some technical problem. I'm hoping that we don't have this presentation issue. Give me 1 second, please. Music screen. Okay, are you still can see the screen? Okay, now it start working. So the word is in your hand. Because we are CIPS, we have created Global Connectivity Network. It's a powerful global connectivity network to get to know each other, build long-term relationship, and facilitate business collaboration. My goal is to ignite the spirit of connectivity. Let me collect more people, and I think that's causing a little bit of problem. And the more confidence we have, because when we're doing a cooperation and refer to each other, because we're CIPS, we follow the highest ethical standards of NAR. So I'm not going to go through this because I just want to share quickly this information. In January 2022, we have a minus 18.2% sales. So sales went down as compared to 2021. New listing was minus 15.5% from 2021 to 2022. And active listing was minus 44%. We have a bidding war going on in Toronto or GTA area. And our average price increased 28.6% from 966,000 to 1.242 million. So you can see that the price is going up, a great opportunity. Average listing day on the market was minus 44.4% in January 2022 as compared to 2021. And property day on the market 33, it went down to 18, 45.5%. So just quickly see that the average price in 416 is the Toronto itself, but then you have a 905 is surrounding city. So 1.88 million, a detached home, it doesn't talk about any specific one. It's just any house, single garage or 4 garages. In 905 is 1.7 million. Mississauga is is in 905 area. So
here.
Sorry.
Excuse me, are you sharing something? Your spreadsheet, because it's not coming through.
Okay, let me check that, make sure it does.
Sure.
Give me 1 second. Okay. Okay, can you see it now?
Yes, thank you.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna go there. There was some problem with I think when people are joining it, sometimes it's triggered some difficulty. So basically, this is the screen. I will be sharing this PDF or this template with our Global Real Estate Professional Network on there. So I will be sharing the screen. So average price of a detached home between 905 and 416 is 1.74 million in GTA. And average price of semi-detached is 1.312 million. And this is Canadian funds, not US fund. You guys have advantage over the exchange rate. Townhome is 1.883 million in 1,083,000 in 905 and 1,080,000, which is almost similar to 905 and 416. So average townhome is 1,083,000 in GTA in Toronto. Condo apartment, again, 748,000. It doesn't talk about 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, because price varies from location wise, size, and age of the property. So you can see that on the screen that here.
It's gone blank again.
Okay.
Oh, there it is.
Okay. So what happened is that your percentage of sale has declined. If you look at this sale, for example, here, 18.3% is a decline minus sales. But if you look at the average price 28.3% increase. Similarly here, minus 11.5% for the SAMIs and increased 31.5% in GTA. Similarly, you have a townhome, minus 20% sale, but the price increase, average price 34.8%. And secondly, condo, minus 18.2%, and then we have a 24.5%. And this will give you a little very quickly in 2021, we have a 121,693 sale through MLS system. Average price was 1,095,419, regardless of the size, type of the property. As compared to 2020, we have a 95,070 and average price was 929,629. Now you can see that on January 2022, we have a transaction, 5,636 transactions, and we have now average price of 1,242,793. So that's to tell you that the price is going up even though sale is going down. So these are the statistics that I shared with you before. We're expecting we are in the province of Ontario, we're expecting minus sale 9.4. Sale is going down, except this New Brunswick, that is a positive territory. Everything else is minus. But if you look at the price increases, if you look at the Ontario, we have 11.5, the highest increase in prices we are projected by Canadian Real Estate Association for 2022. Well, this is about necessary step to achieve success and buying tips that I have. I'm going to share this with you. If you have not seen this before, please give me a call. We can talk about it. It was shared, it will be shared for you. I'm not going to spend too much time. And this is the buying a real estate process in Ontario. And these are the steps that we have to take.
Can I ask a question, Tahari? This is
Yeah, go
Diane
ahead.
Buell. Is there a way to get that last slide, that process for foreign buyers? Do you have, is that something you could provide? Just, yeah.
Yeah, you will get that. I will be posting it on our Global Real Estate Profession Network. Make sure
Okay.
you are a member of that. Have you joined that?
Is it on Facebook?
Is on Facebook, yes.
Yeah, I'm not on Facebook. So maybe I'll just send you an email separately. I
Yes,
have your
please.
email.
Please do that. Anyone wants to get a PDF copy from me, I'd be more than happy to send it to you. Please make sure that you create the buying process for your jurisdiction, because in order to eliminate too many questions from the buyer, it's very important to have some kind of standard template for each one of you. I will send it to you, the presentation.
Yes, perfect. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. So this is important things to remember with the foreign buyer, estimating closing costs, non-resident foreign buyer, speculation tax. In Ontario, we have 15% speculation tax. There was a task force who recommended some improvement, expediting the approval, creating more density, and also supporting some municipality financial aid to expedite. Because we have an inventory problem, we have more than 400,000 immigrants are coming in, and the process to get an approval is very lengthy. So the government of Ontario is taking some steps collectively to improve with the municipalities. And because there is an election in Ontario, and what election we have in September last year for the federal government, they haven't done any changes yet, what they promised in their platform. So we are expecting a lot of changes coming in through the Ontario, because this is an election time for municipal and also for the provincial government.
I'm good. How are you? Is it payday today?
But he hasn't brought it up yet.
Oh, okay. I'm like, am I? I think
Please,
I'm at the right on the right day.
please put on the mute, please. Joy,
But maybe.
I'll come back later.
Okay,
My
you're here
turn.
all day.
Joy,
Okay,
please,
sure.
you have to turn off your,
Maybe in another hour.
please put on the mute. So our next meeting will be on Thursday, 17 March at 1 p.m. Thank you, and we're going to stop this. Is Molly, are you there? Okay, so I'm going to do the presentation. I think the Molly is not here. She's my global partner. So I'm going to do the other presentation before we allow, or maybe I will do it. Maybe we can switch this to share with okay, let me clear this up. Give me 1 second. Okay, so give me 1 second. I'm going to change it to and I'm going to cancel this one. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to screen. Okay. All right, so I'm going to do the presentation for Molly because she's not here. So can you guys see the screen?
Yes, we can see the screens as well. Welcome to the beautiful, yes, we can see that screen.
Okay, so I'm going to run the slide. All right, so welcome to a beautiful beachfront hotel for sale, Costa Rica, in the Costa Rica. I'm going to share with you the information. And this is a beautiful 26 room hotel. Is approximately 1 acre land located on a private beach called Tarcolas, 1 mile from Jaco Public Beach, the world famous surfing spot, Playa Jaco, Costa Rica. So you will see this, this will be a part of our presentation. If you have any question, we can share with you. And it has a 26 room television with cable on every room. Could you please keep this on the mic mute, please? And there are the ceiling. Okay, Dana joining. Channels and ceiling fans, a grill, picnic area, terrace, reception, business center, restaurant, meeting room, free parking, free Wi-Fi, outdoor pool, and children pool. So and also, hotel is currently leased by a management firm. The lease expires on October 23rd, October 2023. Exit clause is there for 90 days to give notice and give you the position. The hotel is 4.1 kilometers from Carrera National Park and 5 kilometers from Hacienda Las Aguja horse riding. It's kind of a strange name for me. So anyway, this is a history about the location where this is beautiful hotel. And I'm going to discuss with you, and there are some information that was still pending, and I'm going to share with you. This is a narrative about where this is located and some pictures. And there are some other pictures, views. I just want, Alki, can you please put on mute, please? And this is just I created a template so you have an idea. They're asking for a $3 million US. And I don't have a street address from them, so I just put some information approximately based on the picture they provided is subject to confirmation from the seller. I put a warning note because this information was created for discussion purposes. Buyer to perform due diligence to confirm the square footage of the land, building size, taxes, land transfer, and closing cost. So approximately, I estimated based on the size of the property, you're talking about 18,000 square feet built-up area, and lot is 1 acre. So these are potential income that I'm showing here. that 939,510 minus the vacancy. So basically your net operating income before taxes is 830,000. It gives you a very high cap rate of 22.52%. So this is very important for you to understand that this is just the information collected. We're still waiting a lot of information from the seller. I am the cooperating broker on this with her.
Good luck. Good
And
going.
this is Molly Faulkner. She is the listing brokerage called Falcon Phonics Group. I'm kind of surprised that she wasn't able to show that. So I'm the cooperating broker. I'm getting only 2%, so I'm sharing 1%. If anybody wants to work with me, you will be entitled to that. Any question you have? All right. So now we're going to come to our presentation on how to secure restaurant listing with Christopher and Brant. So I'm going to share your screen unless you want to share your own screen. I can share that for you.
Why don't you share the screen and I'll just let you know when to slide through. There's only 6 slides.
Okay. All right. Wonderful. Thank you. Okay. Let me finish. Give me 1 second. I need to stop that screen first to make sure that it doesn't show up, and then we're gonna do that. Okay, I'm going to turn off that slide, and then I'm going to put here. Okay, so that's done. All right, so we're going to go to view. So can you see the screen, Chris?
Very good. You should, yeah, perfect.
All right, wonderful. Go ahead, please.
Hello, CIPS attendees and fellow realtors. Nice to see you all today. Thanks for logging on. Tahir, thank you kindly. Thanks for having us. Brant, thank you for your help. Brant's one of our top local commercial agents in our local area. He's also the co-chair of the local commercial committee. Thanks, Brant. Thanks for joining us. For those of you that don't know me, our market is Central Florida, Space Coast. I call it Space City, USA. We're the home of NASA, SpaceX, Blue Origin, numerous contractors. I see Wendy on there. Hi, Wendy. Thanks for joining. Joy. Hi, Joy. Thanks for joining. I've known Joy longer than I've known anyone else in real estate. Joy, thanks for jumping on. Nice to see you. Thanks. Tahir, you were doing your local statistics. I grabbed ours. Our local statistics for commercial real estate for 2021 quarter 4. I'll just say one thing. It says that overall economic conditions are stronger than nationally. Lots and lots of other interesting information from the NAR. Let's talk about our presentation here. So we're going to talk about how to secure a restaurant listing. But first, let's talk about general commercial real estate. This talk was geared or written towards residential agents with little or no commercial experience. And so the first thing you've got to do is find out if your broker or brokerage allows you to do commercial real estate. And some brokers don't allow it. And in other cases, local conditions, rules prevent many realtors, many residential realtors from actually doing a commercial transaction. So we're CIPS, right? Obviously, we're a referral network. And so one strategy that you can do is find commercial leads and then refer them out to commercial agents and commercial brokers. And this said, if you're a residential agent and you have limited experience, partner up with a commercial broker or a commercial team. And that's how I got into it, is you take a small percentage, but then you can build up some experience. Let's go to the next slide. So Ralph Roberts in the 1990s was the #1 realtor in the country. I think in a given year, he did hundreds and hundreds of transactions. And his strategy was to take lunch breaks, and it wasn't a lunch break at all. He'd be talking to customers. And so that's the takeaway here is on your lunch break, right? You're having lunch, you're at a restaurant, the restaurateur comes over. You can say to that restaurateur, hi, I sell restaurants. What's your expansion plans? What are your plans for selling your next restaurant? What are your plans for acquiring a restaurant, right? That's how you can acquire or that's how you can make connection at a restaurant on your lunch break. Let's go to the next slide. So in real estate, this is real estate 101 right here. Relationships leads to opportunity, opportunity leads to assignments, assignments leads to transactions, and transactions leads to income. And so the relationship that you build with a restaurateur, and it's going to take repeated efforts, those relationships can lead to a transaction. It's the same in the residential market. So your key takeaway here is you may have to go to a restaurant more than once, right? You may have to meet that restaurateur more than one time, but the more times you spend talking to that restaurateur, the more it raises your credibility and it increases that relationship that you have. Let's go to the next slide. So let's say you've made connection with a restaurateur. You've told that restaurateur that you sell restaurants or that you can do a commercial transaction. Let's say that restaurateur says to you, yeah, I'd like to sell. What you need to do is you need to find out if it's the business that's being sold, is it the real estate that's being sold, or is it the business and the real estate? And so if it's the business, and you have no business brokerage experience, you need to go back and find someone to partner with or work with a team. It can be very tricky. But your #1 thing to know here is if it is a business, you must acquire the profit and loss statement. And I'd recommend industry standard is 2 years. Other ways of finding the value for the business and the real estate, a restaurant with the real estate, is to look at tax records, find out what type of entity it is. Does the business owner have a business book? What's the reputation? How long has the business been there? How many years have they been there? And do they have an online persona? Do they have Google reviews? For gas stations, I've sold gas stations. There's an app called Gas Buddy. That Gas Buddy logon for a gas station is very valuable, right? And so then in the restaurant world, you'd find something equivalent to it. Let's go to the next slide.
Some problem with this. One second. I have to stop it somehow. It's
Sure.
freezing on me, and I was going to come back and see what.
Sure, I have it here on my screen.
Can I share
this-
the screen with you so you can share it?
Please.
Yeah, that would be.
I don't have it here on this camera here.
Okay.
But
I'll tell you what I'll do. Tahir, while you figure it out, how about I just go ahead and say what I'm going to say? That way
We're at
you can keep
we're at
going. I
lessons
can-
learned.
Okay.
And so I'll
Yeah.
say the one lesson learned that I've learned, and the one lesson that I've learned in restaurant tours is that you need to acquire that 2 years of profit and loss before you get that listing agreement. Because if you get that listing agreement, any customers that come in that want to see that business or acquire the real estate, the first question they're going to ask is, what are the sales tax? What kind of income? And if you don't have that profit and loss to show them, you lose your credibility. I'd like to turn it over to Brant. Brant has some feedback. Thank you, Brant. Go ahead.
Yeah, thanks, guys. How's everybody doing today? Thanks for having me here, Tahir, and Christopher, thanks for inviting me. So what I am a commercial investment sales specialist. I focus strictly on investment sales for commercial properties, and my niche is retail properties. So I'm just going to piggyback on a few things that Christopher said. I'll be pretty brief because I realize that respect other people's time and know that hopefully we can do a larger segment on commercial real estate here in the future. But really quick, I just wanted to say to back up some of Christopher's numbers, from 2020 to 2021 in Brevard County, that's where we live, Space Coast, Central Florida. The number of retail transactions in Brevard County alone increased by 37.1%. The total amount of retail square footage that was sold increased by 148%. So there's a lot of transaction velocity going on here in the Space Coast. And like Christopher said, if you're going to just be starting this commercial or looking into it, it's an easy way for the residential realtor to earn easy money, so to speak, because just refer out to someone who knows, and you would guaranteed to get a paycheck, and you could be a professional realtor in your niche that you handle. So that's pretty much all I wanted to say. But let's set this up so we can do this again, and we can expand on some more commercial knowledge and things that I've learned along the way.
Well, thank you.
I'll leave my I'm going to put my contact information into the
Oh, you muted yourself.
I was saying I was going to put my my contact information in the chat box. That way, anybody that can connect with me if they have any questions or need the information.
Yeah, we're gonna have a very special episode with Brant on commercial real estate, hopefully in the next Global Connectivity Conference. So we'll talk about more details. Very complex. And as I think Christopher mentioned, that some brokerage may not allow residential realtors to deal with the commercial side. So we explored all the options and hear from our members what their experiences are and how they are handling that. So we're going to have a special episode with Brant. Christopher, you want to end your program, or you want to have anything else to say?
Yeah, Brant, move to the last slide there. We've put up our different websites there. Perfect. For everyone there that wants to connect, there's Brant's and my webpage. There's Tahir's webpage, and all of you should join the Global Real Estate Professional Network. Thank you all. Thank you for watching.
Thank you very much. So Realty Coffee Talk is where I upload, when I upload all my episodes on YouTube, they can come back to Realty Coffee Talk. They're all centralized. I think there are over 250 episodes, various program conferences. They are there. So I request all my friends to help me out. When you go to realtycoffeetalk.com, please click on YouTube and subscribe that. That way, any topics, there's a lot of the topic I'm working on right now. Buy it or build it. Choice is yours. We can help, especially consequences of a failed real estate deal. And also, if you have approval process in your jurisdiction where the city or municipality can allow you to build second dwelling, and those kind of technical topics that I will be discussing. So please subscribe my YouTube channel. Now we're going to go back to our screen. So first thing is we're going to introduce every one of you to speak. to make sure that your name and contact information is recorded. So I'm going to start from the top. Wendy, 1 minute, please.
Good afternoon. My name is Wendy Cowan. I'm a certified international property specialist located in Central Florida in Orlando, right next to the Space Coast. And Brant is right on the target with the Space Coast is an absolute fantastic place to invest. I have a couple of commercial listings in that area and would love to share them with Brent. So I'm glad we had this call today. My focus is I'm ambassador to Jamaica for Orlando Regional Realtors Association, and I would love to help my colleagues do more business, not only in the Caribbean, but here in Central Florida. I'm Wendy, and I thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you very much. I just want to point out that Wendy is a team leader and she's going to Dubai Expo and taking the delegate. And I'm glad that we were able to do an episode on that. Thank you, Wendy.
Yes. Thank you. And if anyone has any commercial or off-market opportunities for us to share in Dubai, we're actually onboarding some properties right now that are coming from brokers within our community. So thank you for your great listings.
Thank you very much. So I'm going to go with Vo Resora. Can you please speak 1 minute, please? I hope I said it right.
Thank you very much. I'm Rosaura Flores. I am in Querétaro, Mexico. Querétaro is 2 kilometers to Mexico City. We are around 2 hours by car. The Bajío, okay, very close to Guanajuato. It is San Miguel de Allende. Maybe most of you heard about San Miguel de Allende. It's a very nice city. So we are 30 minutes by car from San Miguel de Allende. So, well, if you have any client from Canada or US to Mexico City, especially in the Bajío zone, well, please call me for a referral. So, and well, I am a CIPS since 2020 and very glad to share with you all this community. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. To please make sure you leave your contact information in the chat box so it can be shared. And also,
yes, for sure.
And also, please make sure you're a member and join my Global Real Estate Professional network that I created. I hope that you are in there. If not, please subscribe that. Now, here's my best friend, Frank McManus, amazing personality, leader, and he's also team leader of Dubai Expo and taking his delegate. Amazing and great learning and experience. He's a mentor for many of our professionals. So, Frank.
Yes, good afternoon to here and good afternoon, everyone. My name is Brant McManus. I'm also a CIPS designee, and I am located here in Ormond Beach, the beautiful beachside community here in Central Florida, on Central Florida's East Coast. We're about an hour, a little over an hour from Jacksonville, a little over an hour from Orlando. So it's really the best of, all worlds there. And I primarily work with residential real estate and support our international clients here in this part of Florida. So thank you for having me. And as Tahir mentioned, I am also an official team leader designated by the Dubai Land Department to lead a team and a delegation over to Dubai in the 3rd week of March. So we have an action-packed week filled with the International Property Show, the annual investment meeting, and various cities and cultural sites that we'll be visiting during our trade mission. So anyone's interested, as Wendy mentioned, reach out, whether you have properties, you want to go yourself, etc. Have a great day.
Thank you very much, Frank. Now, Leslie Woods, please, 1 minute.
The Russian government has perpetrated cyber attacks against Ukraine. We saw a stage.
Who was it?
Please turn off. Who has the TV on, please? Okay, Leslie, go ahead, please. 1 minute, please.
Okay, I'll take it. I'll make it short because we have a lot of people here. My name is Leslie Woods Halls. I'm with Century 21 Redwood Realty in Northern Virginia. I am a certified international property specialist. I do work with some international buyers and of course sellers. But what's most important is that I do primarily residential. If I do have commercial, I usually refer it out. And I would love to refer it out to any one of you for commercials, especially for restaurants, because I am working with a client that is looking for some restaurants. So that in itself, and hotels. So there's two things that could be of great interest. And I certainly look forward to working with all of you.
Thank
The
you.
market,
Yeah.
yep.
Thank you very much.
Thank
We are folks, we are CIPS. We have a talent, we have a diverse experiences and sharing the knowledge, helping each other, collaborating, learning from each other, because learning never stops, because life keep teaching us. Therefore, we continue to learn. And even though we have lots of experience, we always learn something new from our colleagues. And that's the power of connectivity, having so much talented professionals around the world. We are working together to help each other and educate each other. So Diane, thank you very much. Leslie, Diane Ball, your turn, 1 minute, please.
Hi, yes, I won't be 1 minute. I'll try to keep it shorter than that. But I'm Diane Buell. I'm here in the Austin, Texas area, and I am primarily working on commercial now, land packing deals for all sorts of different business, mostly on the industrial, multi-family and residential side. I have been in real estate for over 15 years on the residential side, but I've flourished into commercial. I've just enjoyed it and on the land acquisition side. So I put my contact information in there. I would love to connect. I also am a CIPS and I'm looking to work with Canada. I have some clients in Canada right now that I'm working with, and then also in Mexico, and then spreading my wings into Portugal. So thank you all so much. It's a pleasure to see y'all on here today.
Oh, thank you. That's very interesting because I am putting together a seminar, buy it or build it, choice is yours, because we have a warehouse shortage problem across Canada, I think in North America, I guess, and where we can help buy the property and network with all the planners, engineers to make sure that they can custom build some warehouses or even the houses. So that's a good thing. It's a good experience to share with you. Now I'm going to ask.
Yes, I'm working. Yeah, I'm working on the accredited land consultant on that. So there's a lot of huge developments on that end, as long as with solar and wind leases for a lot. I mean, there's just, it's a plethora. It'd actually be a great thing to talk about international investments for leasing purchases, just purchasing those on some of these properties. So it's huge. It's great. I'm looking forward to sharing some of that someday.
Wonderful. We'll talk because that will be included in one of our presentation in our next conference. So Fintan McGill, I know he's from Ireland. So could you please? Fintan? Okay, until he gets back. Adriana, your turn, please.
Hello, my name is Adriana Martinez. I am a CIPS and I am based on Eagan, Minnesota, working for Coldwell Banker Realty. Minnesota is a beautiful place, lots of lakes. It's called the 10,000 Lakes City or state. And I just encourage everybody that even when it's very cold here in summer, it's super, super nice. And we have all kinds of activities. Internationally, I work mainly with Mexico, Mexico City, and the Riviera Maya.
Okay, please make sure that you leave the contact information and make sure you join our Global Real Estate Professional Network. The reason I created this global network is where we can really get to know each other. We also share the listing and project and do business. And instead of sharing and sending emails, you can post the information, you can send a messenger to people and make sure that we are connecting with each other. So Yami, you're welcome. Thank you. Yami, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. I'm here. Sorry to.
1 minute for you, please.
Yes, yes. I am Yami Martinez. I'm a certified property, I'm a CIPS. Also have been in real estate for almost 20 years. I am the broker owner of Altamar Real Estate in Southern California, primarily working in residential and starting to venture into the commercial arena. I'm one of the founders of Real Estate Pros Without Borders, also immediate past chair for Global Business Alliance Committee at Orange County Realtors, and one of the founding board members of FIAPSI USA, Los Angeles, Southern California Council, and past chair or past president for NAREP Orange County. And I'm delighted to be here today. Thank you.
Thank you very much for sharing your information. Please make sure you join Global Real Estate Professional Network on Facebook. It's a private group, and we are trying to promote more connectivity, more sharing information about listing and helping each other. And this is how we have done the 12th, today is the 12th seminar that we did for the past 12 months. So thank you. Gina, your turn.
Aloha, good morning everyone from beautiful sunny Maui, Hawaii. My name is Gina Duncan and I service Maui and the island of Oahu. I am a CIPS. I've been in real estate for over 20 years. I am the past co-founder and past president for the Asian Real Estate Association of America Hawaii chapter, past president for the Maui Association of Realtors, for 3 years on the board for the Association of Realtors. And I really appreciate to hear the group that you put together, and all your talks are very informative and educational. Thank you so much. And our median prices over here, guys, $1 million for Maui and Oahu residential, about between $400 to $700 for condominium. In the luxury market, condominiums can start at 1.5. Luxury housing starts at about 2.8 and up. So if you have anyone for Hawaii, I'd be happy to help. Aloha.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. And I encourage all of you to create a one-pager sold history like I shared with you on our Global Real Estate Professional Network, because that way it educates you what's going on in your area. This is very important, because the more we educate and share the information, the more benefit it is for us, because if I have a client going in your direction, I have that information available to me. And as I mentioned before, buying process guideline, put some one pager, what a buyer should expect when he's coming to your location. So, what do we need to know? What is the buying process in your jurisdiction? This is what I've been encouraging all of you, and few have done it. And I'm hoping that you will do the same again. So now next one is the Leta. Leta, are you there?
I'm here.
Okay, go ahead, please, your 1 minute.
My name is Lata Jobanputra. I'm from sunny Southern California. I mainly work with residents and all of yes. I'm Business Alliance Committee at Orange County Realtors, and also member of the Global Real Estate Forum at Orange County Realtors. I am the founding board member of FIAPSI Los Angeles Southern California Council, and would love your referrals. Thank you. Thank you, Tahir, for giving me an opportunity to talk.
You're most welcome. So now let's everybody turn on the mic, and if anybody wants to share anything new about activities they're doing, please feel free to do that. Anyone want to say anything? I was waiting for Finton McGill to come back if he's still there. Finton?
And don't forget about Dana.
Sorry?
Dana Gibson.
Yeah, I think she spoke, did she not?
Or did she? I must have missed that.
I think she did. Dana, well, please feel free to share any information. We have 6 minutes, so we get next 5 minutes, we can talk about anything. Any interesting topic that you want to share or you want to hear from us, We have lots of educators in this group that we can include them in your next episode.
Yes, Tahir, this is Wendy. I wanted to ask Leslie a question if she's still on the call. You mentioned that you're looking for some hotels. Can you tell us specifically what you're looking for? Because I have some things I could potentially share with you.
Perfect. Yes. I have a client that primarily looks for hotels. It can be ranging anywhere from 1,000 rooms down to like maybe a couple hundred. And he's looking all over the country. He primarily likes to work with hotels who are not doing too well, but have enough capacity of at least a 50% capacity and just need some updating. He'll go ahead and he'll fill them up and then he'll flip them. And so that's kind of what he's looking for. He's looked in the Northern Virginia area, Northern Virginia being further out towards West Virginia, Northern Virginia area, closer to DC, Maryland, and so forth. But he's willing to expand further. He's got deep pockets. So that kind of gives you, an input on what he's looking for. He's also looking for some land. Trying to sell him some land here in Northern Virginia at an affordable price. that's kind of tough. But anyway, that kind of gives you an input. So if you have something, I would love to work with you.
Great, I'll reach out to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Well, is amazing. See, this is how we are networking, we're doing business and generating some income, and we can share that fruit of our hard work. I always said, if you don't take initiative, only people, we have, I believe, close to 4,400 CIPS, and more are serious. Who are serious are joining the conferences and talking and connecting. So you can have a designation if you don't make effort to build partnership with your fellow CIPS and also talk with them. I get calls. I think I talked to Wendy many times, almost 3-4 times a day on a project that we have, and we're learning and sharing. I was talking to Molly, who asked me to help on one of some development they're coming in, but she was not able to join it today. But there's a lot of things she learned from me, and she was very happy, and I have very nice comment from her. So that's what we are. We are helping each other. We are learning from each other, and we can, I think on the screen, we have more than 100,000 years of experience in there, because everybody has 30-40,000 years of experience. And if we combine them together with the membership we have with CIPS, imagine that how big that is. And we need to make sure that we utilize each other's strength and benefit to all of us. So Frank, you want to say something?
No, I'm good.
All right.
I'd like to add one more thing to here. I know we have a lot of real power players in the room, so I'll mention this. I have a portfolio of 86-door multifamily that's off market, that's coming available. We'll have all the rest of their disclosures next week, but it is all 2-bedroom, 2 baths and 2-bedroom, 1.5 baths. That's in Missouri. It's in a very high-end area. Starbucks is right outside of the guard-gated community. But that's an opportunity where all the leases are going to be on month to month within 3 to 6 months. So you can go from a current rent of $700 to $825 a month to $1,000 a month and still be very competitive in the local market. And this has already been renovated, so it's a turnkey opportunity. So if anyone has someone at wanting something in a 7.5 cap that can go towards 10, please let me know, and I will get you in touch with the seller mandate on that.
Thank you very much. We are almost reaching the point of our conference. I'm thank you very much to all of you for taking your time to participate and share your knowledge and experience with us. And let us continue our connectivity. Our next meeting will be on Thursday, March 17th at 1 p.m. Until then, I wish you all a happy and safe enjoyable time until we meet again. Thank you very much. May God bless you all. Bye for
And you
now.
will. Thank you.
Thanks, Tahir.
Thank you. Bye for now.
Thank you. Aloha, everyone.
Thank you. Bye-bye, guys.
Bye-bye. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.